Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10.
You manually count them down.
I don't manually count them. I like highlight. It says like 10 sections are highlighted or whatever
Okay.
in Sublime text.
Alright.
Um, okay, let's see. Update 1, 2, 3. Just kicks that one out. 1, 2, 3.
1 second.
Great. So I found out this kind of crazy thing right before this call.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
you remember, I used to play that MMO City of Heroes that came
Yeah.
out in like 2004 and they shut it down in like almost 10 years ago or something. But
Yeah.
once in a while I feel nostalgic and I go look at like the subreddit for that game.
Yeah.
And apparently like 4 months ago, the the source code leaked for the server.
Yeah. So they've been
Um,
playing Cities of Heroes Classic,
yeah,
basically.
basically.
That's
So
awesome.
that's not even like the crazy part. The crazy part is apparently uh, people have just some guy has just had the source code sitting around for 5 years and been running like like a really private server
Mm-hmm.
where they like, and he was like uh, at one point the mod of the subreddit for the game and using it may or may not have been using his power as the mod of the subreddit to like suppress discussion of his private server, basically all to try to prevent people from suing them and forcing them to shut down the server.
Mm-hmm.
Um, anyway, so again, I guess like 4 months ago it became public knowledge, and then they released the source code. Uh,
Wow.
yeah,
This guy released the source code. This one guy.
I don't know, but I just think it's funny to have that you have like an MMO server that nobody knows about. It's like, how do you play an MMO and nobody knows about it?
That's why people want to play it though. So you just give it out to like I don't know, you like maybe people have to there's like a test they have to pass where
Yeah,
you're like
they like
if
made
you
people sign it.
really played the game for 12 hours a day for a 3-year period, then you would know the answers to these 99 questions
Yeah,
and would be able to answer them within 30 seconds or whatever. And then once they pass that test, then they get to play your private server. And yeah. And I guess there's also probably like NPCs walking around. So it kind of feels like you're really a superhero, you know? There's
I
just the
guess.
Justice League. It's like you and your like 6 friends that you
Yeah.
wouldn't be banned for like making your character just straight up Batman as well.
Oh
So
yeah, it's perfect.
okay,
Um, so yeah, 2004 MMOs. It's a big year for them.
yeah,
That and WoW Classic.
2006 is back, baby. There's Gears of War is coming back. Um, yeah,
Yeah. Anyway, we should probably stream some cards.
yeah, let's do it.
First up, we've got a Realm edition for Friendsheep.
Okay.
What do you
Oh, I
think?
shouldn't.
What do you think
Okay.
the sapient sheep on Woolly Land think of the non-sapient sheep?
I forget what sapient means.
Like,
Oh,
like
the
intelligent.
yeah. That's a good question.
Anthropomorphic.
I think that this one actually was like when it was posted, somebody was like, "Shouldn't it be from Woollyland?" And then like the creator, like Tehazar, was like, "No, it should not. Not every sheep has to be from Woollyland or something." And then I guess they updated it, so this might actually be like very controversial, which is pretty great.
Yeah.
Man, the difference between when we say like, "Hey, we're gonna stream in a half hour," and when we don't is like the difference between like 3 people watching and 10 people watching.
Yeah. People really
But
set their clocks.
yeah, here we got 5 people. All right, so
Okay.
anyway, yeah, this might actually be controversial, which is kind of interesting. But
I mean, it wasn't that controversial. It's the top result this week.
oh, okay, yeah, right. All right, so next is this
Bone
one.
Dragon is now a dragon.
Got it.
Yep.
It's part bone, half part dragon,
Multi-tribes.
angel fish. There should be a card which is bone dragon angel fish, and it's a zombie dragon fish angel. You have to do the fusion dance.
That would be great if there was like a. I really want somebody to make a card in collective that works like the fusion monsters from Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
You have to have exactly 2 other things so that you can play this other third card that you happen to have sitting around.
Mm-hmm. Mm. And it's like what I remember is that playing the game, it was like barely worth it to
Yeah, I
even
mean,
like do it. Even if you had the cards in your hand, it was like still like, well, I'm losing 2 unit.
you had to like 3-for-1 yourself, right? Because you had to play the 2 cards and then also polymerization.
Mm-hmm.
All to get a third card that
Yeah.
was like barely better than like
Then the better one, yeah, of
I
the
don't
2.
know, yeah. Zik
Zik, this.
the
Oh
Scheming.
my god, this
Damn.
art. Yeah, I Eat Cannibals is like, yeah, it's really really good. Okay, whenever a friendly Elizabeth dies, all this is resolving permanently. Give this 1+1 and that card's text box.
Whoa.
Whoa. Okay. This, wow, I like this a fucking lot. This is really cool. What is happening? Do you get multiple if it? Oh my god. Dude, this card is so fucking cool. Okay, so I bet it works too. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, okay, well, let's just make some Lizabo. Oh, whoops.
I'm sorry, Goku. I said the fuck word, and I'm sorry about that. So, like, now that this meme has been around for a while,
Which meme?
do you think that there's actually Christian Minecraft servers still, or do you think it's like just entirely overrun with people coming in and then telling other people to get out of their Christian Minecraft server? Because okay. Okay. The thing I want to test is whether it works if you have, like, whether the text box stack or something like that.
Oh, okay. Well, let's just get some actual Lizabo.
Mm-hmm. This is going to be like crab. Crab. In terms of like amount of text on the card.
Let's see, we got that, and then how about Original card. Whoa, wait, let's kill the other guy.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh shit, I fucking did it in the wrong order. I'm so stupid. Jesus Christ.
Put this card on top of your deck.
Okay, so we're gonna destroy that, play that. Alright. Anyway, seems to be working.
Yeah. That text, man.
That text is really gonna need to...
Not very mobile friendly.
Yeah, you need like a 40-inch monitor to read it. Okay, well, the card works. Someday we'll solve the problem of massive text boxes. Maybe. I agree. I would like it as a mind card. It's a total mind card, but maybe that can happen someday. Health potion now has a line break after the first sentence, which is nice. We got another cosmetic update. For hold guards are now just Feywin instead of whatever they were before. Soldiers. Now they're just Feywins. Alright. Nick, you're muted.
Sorry. Okay, I was eating. There's like a debate about soldiers and knights going on right now, and I don't know. I think there's going to be a big war between the soldiers and the knights.
I think like my opinion on this is always like go back to D&D, because it's like, you know, it's older than everything else, and like so the answer is like make them all fighters.
Okay, but then shouldn't anything that fights be a fighter?
No.
Maybe because they're professional fighters. All right. I heard the argument was knights have horses that they're on at the time.
Yeah, I mean,
Which, if you go back to chess, then that's the distinguishing characteristic, really, is that it's a horse.
yeah.
Okay, all right. Yeah, let's go. What's the next one?
Got an update. Looks like people's quest to have quest cost 0 is coming through. Usher the End is now 0. Okay, this one we're gonna need to change the name. Okay, so Mistform Infiltrator. This is a cool art and card, but we're gonna need to change the name because there's a bunch of magic cards with Mistform whatever. It's like all those like creature type manipulators from Onslaught block.
I like played Magic at the time. I don't remember it all, but yeah. See, look, people in the comments are like, "No, it's not just that they're on a horse because sometimes there's." It's great. It's so great. It's like I don't know. I think this stuff is really funny, honestly. Like And it's the thing is, there's not obviously a right side either. It's not like, okay.
Yeah, Marin Crusader crusading for knights not needing a horse.
Yeah, yeah. Knights need to either be on a horse or having a religious war with Muslims. Those are the two options for knights. Okay, all right.
Anyway.
Okay, so let's see. What's the next one?
Okay. Okay, so let's see. Adrian.
This is going into limbo until they just Misty. Okay, people are just giving ghost joke names.
Like Misty from Pokemon.
Misty
Anyway.
Rainforest, yeah. Okay.
Choose a card in your opponent's hand, create 2 more copies of it in their hand. Alright.
That's a 3-1 for 2.
It seems very bad, I'm gonna be honest.
It's good if they have 10 cards in hand, because you replace their second and third worst card with their first worst card.
But then they just discard it.
No, that's what I mean. Like they have 10 cards, right? They have a worst card. You see their worst card. You add 2 more copies of it to their hand, and then they discard. Oh yeah, they still discard those 2 cards. Yeah. Okay. Because it's not immediate. It happens at the end of turn. So.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so people are thinking mind form.
You can duplicate the boulders. Well, okay, never mind. Yeah, mind form. Okay, Adrian, if you have a final decision and you're like, here is my name, send it to me. It's kind of hard to keep track of exactly what's going on in the conversation.
Chat isn't like the best place to make a decision like this.
It's Twitch chat.
Okay. Next up, we've got Cosmetic update is now from Talira.
Yeah. Didn't this happen last week? Okay. Anyway, yeah. So it's from Talira.
And we've got it's now an artifact in addition to being a nightmare.
Nightmare artifact. Yeah.
Which is cool. And let's see. We've got an update for Fallout to be only 3, down from 4.
Mm-hmm. What do we do if they make another Fallout card and they just call it Fallout 2? Is that where copyright infringement starts to happen?
Yes.
We would need to we need to have a precedent where first they make a card called Fireball 2.
But there's no.
And
Yeah.
Because then we could argue no.
It's a yeah.
But then Fallout 3 is a popular game, so we need it. That's probably just never gonna happen. All right. Okay.
You could call it Fallout. You can call it Fallout 2.1.
Yeah. 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 What if it's Fireball New Vegas first? Yeah.
For a long, remember that card we had in playtesting 5 years ago or whatever? It's called 2 Fireballs.
Yeah, that's right. There were 2 targets. I think it was just actually 2.
I think it was literally just 2 Hearthstone Fireballs stapled together. I guess no. Fireball's no Fireball.
Fireball was 6 damage.
Yeah. I think it was I don't remember. Anyway, Create a plant. This
Yeah.
card is awesome. Create a plant.
Yes.
Whenever you play a plant, create a 1/1 copy of it.
They're onions, you know.
Yeah.
It's great.
So good.
That's what I mean. Like, D and onion, it's right there, buddy. Or I mean, little
Giddy Gardner.
giddy, yeah. GG.
It's my dad's favorite card.
Is it really?
It is.
Alex's dad is extremely wholesome.
Yeah. Well, this card works. Oh wait, actually, I haven't. Let me just look at the stat adjustment thing. I'm sure that works. Yeah. Wait. Whoa. That I think is bugged.
Oh yeah.
Well, let me see. It looks like they used the wrong property. There's a small chance that it's like some weird corner case where it does work, so it's not actually bugged. Let's see. 3, 3.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, see, it only sets the attack. So unfortunately, this is bugged.
I have an announcement at the end of the stream, right?
Sorry?
I have an announcement at the end of the stream, right?
Like a small one?
About something that's happening soon.
Yes.
A message that you sent me at like 10:28. No, 8:56
Yeah.
a.m. my time. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. We've got
Oh, this got in. Okay. All right. All right. You guys won this one. At this point, the humiliation is already done, and this is just extra credit.
So explain this one to me.
Okay. Okay. What was the? Hold on. Let me go to the card fetcher spam channel. What is it? Okay, so yeah, you might as well open this. Check the date on this. This is from 6/23/2018.
This is over a year old.
Yeah, so this is from 13. You can like drag it onto the screen for the stream if you want. But although these guys probably have this bookmarked anyway. So I was like complaining about I was like complaining about this like what 15 months ago. Oh my god.
What were you complaining about even?
I was just like somebody was like, what if people post meme cards? And it's like, I don't see those getting upvoted. And then I said this ironically. And guess what? It's finally fucking happened. I feel like it's kind of hard to see. They're like dabbing.
I know, I see that. It's great.
I wonder like how easy this. I don't know if somebody comes in fucking October. I don't know. I guess they'll just be like, wait, I don't. Yeah, I don't know. They'll just be like, I don't understand what this card is trying to do. But yeah, the struggle is over.
Oh my my god, they all do emotes.
Oh boy. Okay. I mean, probably they they like wrote the blocks in about 3 minutes and didn't test it.
I mean,
You may be the first person to actually play this card. Oh yeah. That's another thing, yeah.
uh,
All right.
okay, I guess the Fortnite thing is a. I guess the Fortnite thing is like a comes into play trigger, not a summon effect, which is a little annoying. Anyway, that's what emote limiting is for. Anyway,
Yeah.
good job, everyone.
There it is.
We've
We
made us
did
all
it.
proud.
Yeah. Like, yeah, I don't know. Doing things that we didn't expect is basically our biggest dream with people in the card creator. So, Unliving Belk. Oh, this is great. Look at this. Look at this. So it's kind of like Day of the Dead bells,
Yeah,
like church bells. It's pretty cool.
yeah. It's a very, very bonk choi card.
Yeah.
Whenever another unit leaves your graveyard, give it the stats this has. Whoa. That is niche.
When will the Future Sight series end? Like,
What do you
the
mean?
Lizabo card is like another like Future Sight series like card basically. It's just like, I don't know. Every one of these cards is like, did you ever think about this? It's like the craziest idea you could think of. And I'm just trying to think of like how you would actually use this to win a game.
I mean,
It's
you'd have to
pretty
like have it.
challenging.
You'd have to like have a bunch of effects that return units to your hand from your graveyard, which isn't like that crazy, because like effects like that are usually pretty balanced on their own, and then you just play your units, which are now bigger,
I
I
feel like
guess.
you're just thinking in Magic terms, but like I don't think we have a single card that just was like choose a card from your graveyard and return it to hand.
Yeah, I'm just saying like we will probably have it
Theoretically,
at some
okay.
point, and it will probably cost like 0 or something like that, like
Yeah.
because that's a very low power effect. Um, okay, let's see. Move this card to hand. Move target. Or you know what? Give here. I'm inventing the card that works with it perfectly right now. Here, I think I need to do this permanently.
Absolute return works as well, apparently.
Uh, all right. Here we go. All right, so we're gonna play this, and then we're gonna play that. All right. Ta-da!
Oh, it gets more. Oh, I thought it just turned into a 2/2.
Oh, I see.
That's why I was like, why? Like, how?
Well,
Give
maybe
it.
it should say like add this card's stats to it. Add
I
this
think
card's
it's fine.
attack and HP to it.
It's fine. The first time it triggers, you're not going to be playing it the first time it triggers. Somebody else is going to be playing it against you. And then you're going to see it and you're going to be like, okay, I get it. It adds stats to your hand. Seems fine. That makes more sense to me. Yeah.
Okay.
If you guys want to change the wording, I'm fine with it. I just don't want to do it off the cuff while we're on stream without any sort of like, consensus on it, basically.
Talira is now apparently the realm of garlic bread.
Oh my gosh. Wait, what's Talira?
I don't know.
Okay, I need to know this.
I was waiting for someone in chat to say.
I knew all the realms, but I'm just forgetting what it is, I think. Realms, hold on.
What if I just like submitted this card to the subreddit and called it the card that works with Unliving Belfry?
Yeah, I mean, already did it, test post. Okay, where is it? It's not in the thing. What's Talira? I want to know this for some reason. Okay. Okay. Boltex Giant.
When you play an equipment, this deals 2 damage to each enemy. Cool.
Yeah, first of all, this art is really awesome.
Yeah, the art is... Yeah, I didn't even... just so used to nice art.
That's an uncommon, and it's always an uncommon.
I think that's an okay uncommon.
Look at the art. That is a rare art. Like...
Yeah, but it's an 8 mana card. Like, it's okay for 8 mana uncommons to have cool art.
Okay, we don't know very much about what Talira is. Okay, it's a mysterious realm. That was BGG's original idea for a realm. He was like, my realm's plan is going to be that there is no connecting thread between any of the cards whatsoever, which was also his plan for Fish. So it's a bit derivative, really, if you think about it. Like early on, that was the plan for Fish. Whoa.
Yeah.
Did all your cards just flash black for a second?
Maybe? Yeah. That's weird. Let me try that again.
It's like a graphics glitch. The whole thing is like slowing down in general right now.
Oh, really? It's fine for me.
I mean, it's probably fine on...
Whoa. Yeah, so it causes like a lighting bug. Those orbs of lightning.
Okay, we'll get it. Yeah. Okay. It's probably fine on Twitch. Yeah, it's fine on Twitch. It's just slow for me. That's not a big deal.
Okay. Boom. Boop. Okay. Well, anyway, that card's cool. Honestly, I think it's a nice uncommon.
Adrian says it's slowing down because you have 10 things open, and I don't know how your computer hasn't exploded yet.
You should have seen how much crap I close before I start these streams.
Yeah. I've been giving shit Alec for how many windows he has open for years.
Like, I don't see a problem. Like, I've got like a bunch of RAM, and I've got, and then your computer can stick shit on the hard drive also. So like,
yeah,
why spend time reopening stuff? This is now 0 cost.
You know what's sad is the days when there's no rainbows, and the Rainbow Herald has to post that as the news story. But it just makes you appreciate the days where there are rainbows more.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure this card comes from a realm where there's a rainbow every day. It just
They just keep reprinting it with a newly taken picture. The idea of a realm where it's just exactly Earth, but there's a rainbow every day, and people just like rainbows more is like one of the fucking. It's one of the funniest. All right. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Nick, I'm just gonna name this stream Nick reacts to realm ideas.
Okay. All right. Let's oh my god. Okay. All right. Let's move on.
Okay. Talira Hitman is now from Talira. Believe it or not.
Okay. Okay. Great. Great.
Let's see. Helgast is also from Talira.
It's getting pulled out in the that action from earlier.
What?
The sword in the stone action.
Oh, yeah. I didn't notice there's like a little dude in the background holding the axe.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Cool.
Wait, whoa. We have an irregularity here. Regretful Chopper was apparently posted twice, and then got in the top 10 twice.
Okay, we just used the top one.
Yeah, so, okay, I guess that means there's a new 10th card. Cool. But in the meantime, we've got more cosmetic updates. This is now from Brit Amphibia. We got an art update. First one of those in a while. For Greater Mining Demon. And let's see.
Oh, it's happening. It's okay. I'll post the revert update after this. This is probably like a mistake. I think like people accidentally uploaded it.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a bug in your script.
Oh wait, this is an actual card. Reflective Goblin. This art is great.
Wait, didn't this get in last week?
Oh.
Okay, I must have had. Okay. Yeah, it's like a throwback to MTG Clone. No, it was coming up when we were doing the vote drafts when we were testing stuff. That's right. That's why I saw it a bunch. Yeah, this card's cool. It's not from Perotus. What's up with that?
So you choose a unit in your hand, and then you make 3 copies in your hand. Wait, it targets a card in your hand?
No, it targets a card in play. I remember playing this.
Oh. Create 3 copies of a unit that costs 2 or less.
It says target unit. We take out target.
See, I thought it was like you choose a unit in your hand to make the copies of.
Yeah, it's I don't know. Like we don't have somebody who's like working super hard, and we're very thankful for, to fix all grammar inconsistencies right now. And my basic take is like I don't know if a card has like straight up misleading grammar, uses terminology like target that we don't use on any other card, we should fix it. But if something maybe could be worded slightly better, like unless everybody agrees on something, I'm gonna say it's not the end of the world if there's cards which are slightly inconsistent, because you'll see it once and learn how it works, basically.
Okay, but we do need to update this one.
To not, we just don't say target. So of a unit, yeah.
3 copies of a unit that costs 2 or less.
Yeah. So that is pretty weird. Okay. So wait. So can you go to the image of the card? No, the actual URL. Like, can you open it in a new tab?
Oh, it is from Perotus.
Yeah. See, this is why the text box thing in the I don't know. It's a bit confusing.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure out a solution to that sometime.
Yeah. I saw that. I thought it was the original image instead of the when you clicked it. Just wasn't thinking. Okay. Well, I basically remember testing this and it worked, but we can test it out again.
No, it works. I just wanted to change the. I just tested it. It works just fine.
Right.
It could maybe use an animation, but whatever.
I'm a little behind on sleep today, in case you couldn't tell. Okay, so that's it for the 10 cards.
Wait, that's not the 10th card.
No, it's what? Really? Okay.
No. We still got 3 more, actually.
Wow. Okay.
Gird yourself.
Do we have the call with Harley after this? I remember us talking about that, but
no, I think we resolved that.
Right. Okay.
Let's see. Destroy a unit if any of its attack HP or cost is exactly 1. And some dope fucking art.
Yes. Heal if fail. Yeah, I'm curious what the name means. This is probably a Finnish pun.
Here's a Finnish pun. A card that says that's called Finish Him.
Yeah.
With 1 N. Oh wait, no, 2 N's. Whatever the.
There's probably a Swedish guy who has a Finnish frenemy that he plays Counter-Strike with, and one time, he shot him and said, "You're Finnish."
That's worse than my joke. Mine was terrible. Okay, cool. Card works.
Finnish ham card. Okay. Great. As soon as the Squidward thing is, as soon as the Squidward saga is completed, we need to go to the next one, which is the next wordplay pun related card we can make. Oh, look at this guy.
Yeah. Is it from Willy Land? Yes. Okay.
Yep.
It's important.
Yeah.
When this attacks, choose a unit in your hand and give it ward.
This is great. Man, I eat cannibals. It's just stellar stuff.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah. Keep making cards.
Excuse me.
This, I don't know. This card is it's so good. Just in terms of balance and the role it plays and stuff like that. The art is amazing. I don't know. Yeah. Whatever. Limited will come soon. People will start thinking more about what cards act like in a limited format and that sort of thing.
works.
Boom.
And last but not least.
Well, when is somebody gonna make it?
I forgot about this card.
It's a place, I guess. Okay, not an object.
Not an artifact. See what you don't understand. This is a drawer that's the size of a skyscraper.
Yeah. It's yeah. The theme of my realm is it's rats from it's the rats map from Counter-Strike. Just a world where it's a giant house and everybody's really small and nobody knows what ancient titans created the world around them.
Dude, that's a sweet idea for a realm, honestly.
I like that. Yeah, that would be fun.
Someone should like.
It's too bad that the number of realms we have right now is equal to the number of players we have creating cards. So there's no space for it.
Yeah, you never
If somebody
know.
wants to make some art for that realm, like let's do it.
Yeah. Nick will help you.
Oh, I also yeah. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I need to make some art for that for the community made art competition. Guess whose art this is thing. If you want to know more about that, you can ask Gokun or Adrian, I think, are working. But there's like 12 people who are involved right now.
Yeah. Okay. So that's the 10 cards of the week.
Yeah.
And our, big announcement is the patch will drop on Monday.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, do you want to go over the patch notes?
Oh, sure. Let me pull
That's fun.
them up real quick.
That's right.
Okay. Yeah, so new main menu. And
Yeah. It's still kind of a work in progress, but
Yeah, a little bit of work in progress, but it's mostly done. We got everything's at least like the first page of it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, so big aesthetic, some big improvements to the aesthetics, and then also lets us. Sorry.
Before we get okay, yes, sorry, finish what you're saying and then.
I was just saying like part of the reason we redesigned the main menu is so we can have more modes and stuff without having to clutter everything, because now we've got like a multiplayer and a single player section.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all I was gonna say.
Yeah, multiplayer section goes. The top button is multi-queue, but then if you click one of them, it goes just queues you up for that one mode only. Multi-queue is still going to be redesigned. It's just going to happen later. It's still the ugly interface that it is right now that we kind of threw together pretty quickly. Blake had a really good idea about how to design it in a more appealing way, so we're going to try to do that soon. Let's see. So the big thing is limited mode, I guess, or one of the big things is limited mode. And our idea there is basically like we want to make sure that it's working. I think it might be for a week or two. It might be something where you guys still there's no new players, so you guys will have to ping each other and be like, hey, I'm in limited queue or something like that. But we've been playing it. We think it's really fun. Like QA team has basically said the same thing. Like and it feels like it might be overall like a really good fit for just the state that the collection of cards is in right now, where there's a lot of cards which are like thematically tied together, mechanically tied together, but they're not necessarily like meta relevant because construction is like changing a lot. So anyway, the plan is basically, I think you have a better idea of what the official stance on this is, but like overall the plan is we're trying to add in a single player mode, probably Coliseum in the next like 3 weeks. I think we're gonna try to take some time to work harder on the limited mode, because like really excited about what it could ultimately be.
Yeah, the
Coliseum mode.
roguelike mode.
Yeah,
Whatever
the
you wanna
limited
call it.
single player mode.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we have some cool ideas about that, sort of like Slay the Spire. But that's so we're just gonna release this patch, make sure limited is working, and it's like pretty fun. And we're gonna have a Coliseum mode, which will hopefully be a nice path for people who have finished the tutorial but don't want to like jump into multiplayer yet. And then we're gonna run some ads and then invite some people, not like a ton of people, but it's basically to, give this a shot at like, being something that has like a decent number of active players before a full like Steam launch with cosmetics and a shop and everything like that.
Yeah, so Coliseum will basically replace AI match for all intents and purposes. Hopefully also be a lot more fun because the enemies are like custom designed and stuff.
Yeah, and those levels are done. It's really just like we need to make sure the UI works and there's no like, there's no typos and bugs and stuff like that.
Yeah. So
it'll
probably be a quick follow-on patch.
Yeah, we'll be running ads like to follow, like to get ready for it. I don't think we're going to do very much on onboarding, so there might be people like people come in and they're like, "What am I supposed to do right now?" or something like that. Discord. A good onboarding experience will happen later after we have like the economy patch done and stuff like that. Okay, so
yeah, so let's see other features, voting tickets. I think we've talked about this before, but basically it's so that there's no modes where you don't feel inclined to, where you're missing out on in-game voting power by playing. So, yeah.
There's now it's not a bad idea to play ranked mode now, basically.
Same thing with Gauntlet. We're using them there too because we want because you're like paying gold to get in, so we don't want it to you don't want your games to hinge around getting some stupid card that hasn't been voted on from the subreddit or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's just a little more serious. Yeah, we've got a couple keywords created by players getting made official. Scour because it got enough cards. Innate because it caused a lot of bugs. But it also already had 5, which is only 2 short of the requirement, so it just made sense to do it. Let's see what else. I spent some time on the performance.
Increase the likelihood of off affinity cards appearing in drafts. There's no more blueprint drafting button in the main menu. By popular request, basically. Animation. Oh yeah, the animation stacking bug. You can see the hand count. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, most of these are more minor. We've got a bunch of new animations coming courtesy of Blake, including I think our first one made for a specific card created by the players, which is Vox.
Yeah.
It's its own animation now, and it's pretty sweet.
Yeah. If you guys don't like it, then you can change it back. But yeah, we like it a lot.
And let's see. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the vanilla cards
vanilla
are done now.
Is gonna work again.
Yeah. Yeah, some of these animations are a new type of animation called one side, which is for like Regeki effects and things like that. Basically realize we don't have any sort of like all your enemies or all your allies effects in animations. So we made some of those. Yeah.
So yeah.
That'll be releasing on Monday. We'll see you then.
Yeah, turn your music on so you can hear the new main menu music.
Oh, okay, yeah, right. This new main menu
important.
music. Yeah. Cool boy. Yeah. Been like half of my attention has been on music in the last couple of weeks. It's pretty exciting. There'll be more of that later. Okay, so yeah, that's it. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. See you guys next week.
See ya.